We gotta fight for our right to party. Never has this saying been more true than during times like these. In this video, I'm going to share some very easy and effective quarantine-safe celebration ideas that you can use for your next children's or adult birthday or anything else you're trying to celebrate. So let's get this party started. Hi party people, it's Alnita, the strategic mom, and on this channel I share tips and strategies for helping you live life more joyfully, more intentionally, and authentically while raising children who are empowered to do the same. Celebrations are a very important part of our life. They bring us moments of joy and memories, and just because we're socially distancing doesn't mean the party has to end. In fact, it shouldn't. So what exactly do you need for a celebration? A celebration is defined as the marking of one's pleasure at an important event or occasion by engaging in a fun, typically social activity. So celebrations really only require 3 key ingredients: the marking or acknowledgement of an important event or occasion, fun, and some social aspect, although it's important that being social is not required. I am going to share some of my very favorite, easy and effective, quarantine-safe, socially distance-approved celebration ideas that you can use for your next children's or adult birthday celebration or absolutely anything else you're trying to celebrate. But before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and click that notifications bell, click that subscribe button so that you can hear about the other content when it drops. So with that, let the fun begin, people! The first step in planning any party or celebration involves asking 3 fundamental questions: what, who, and how. Your what involves defining your celebration objectives. What must be true in order for your party to be a success? What boxes must you check in order for you to feel like, I did the damn thing, and that was a really fun party? What are you hoping to achieve? This will help you define the right format, the right activity, and do it in a thoughtful way that allows you to deliver on what you envision. So once you've defined the what, or your objective, the next plausible question is who? How social must this party be in order for you to meet that objective? Who needs to be invited? And so you want to think through this from the lens of, is this something where you want a lot of people from near and far to be able to engage with? Or is this something that you want to be more intimate? Maybe it's just your immediate family, or maybe it's just you and your son or daughter. But determining that who will allow you to answer the third question of how. What is the right format for your celebration? Do you want it to be virtual, in person, or pseudo in person? And you want to be conscious of safety and determining which of these would be appropriate. So if you want it to be a larger celebration, or if you want it to be a celebration that is attended by people who live in your same city and state and who do not, you may decide on a virtual format. If you want it to be something that is in person and really close-knit and intimate, you may decide on an in-person format. Think about these things in determining your format, but you want to ask these 3 primary planning questions of what, who, and how so that you can have an intentional birthday or celebration that is planned. So let's say you decided to go with a virtual format. There are a few key steps you need to take in executing your virtual celebration. The first is you need to determine your platform. Now, thankfully, you have options like Google Hangout, House Party app, or Zoom. But you want to keep in mind which platforms are most accessible to the invitees who you will be inviting to your party. So if people are more likely to join a Google Hangout than a Zoom, then you can decide on that platform. Or if everyone has congregated before on House Party app, then maybe that's the right app for your needs. The second step in planning your virtual birthday party or celebration is determining the theme. Now, I know you're like, really, Alnita, do we need a theme? Themes are so cliche, but hear me out. So many of us spend day in and day out on virtual meetings for work. You want this to feel different. You want this to feel fun and festive. And a great way to do that is to choose a theme and weave it into the party invites, into even potentially the attire that you ask people to wear, the backdrop in your home for the party, and even the virtual background if you want. You can create a simple virtual background on sites like Canva or Adobe, or even in PowerPoint, save it as a PNG file, and send it out to your guests to have as their background during the party. A theme really helps to reinforce that this is special, this is a celebration, this is a special occasion, and get people in the right environment and ambiance for fun. The next step is you want to determine the right duration for your party. Now, when it comes to planning virtual parties, I think that there is one cardinal rule. Kiss. Keep it short, sis. People do not want to be on parties all day that are virtual. It's just not fun. So a good rule of thumb is thinking about a time window of 30 minutes to an hour and a half. 30 minutes to 45 minutes for your kids' birthday parties because it's harder to keep their attention on virtual platforms. Maybe an hour to an hour and a half for a more adult-centered birthday party. But you want to keep the party and limit it to no longer than an hour and a half if you can, unless the party just continues going, because you don't want to take up everybody's day staring at a screen. Next step is determining an activity. Now, you need some type of activity. This activity could align with that theme you chose or not, but it gives people something to do beyond getting on a call. Maybe if it's a birthday party, singing happy birthday to the guest of honor. You want something that kind of mints the occasion and makes it feel special. So there are a few options for activities that you can choose. The first is a game or competition. This could be bar trivia, it could be who knows the guest of honor best, it could be a scavenger hunt, or you could do charades, categories, or Pictionary. These are all ideas for games that you can plan virtually. And what's good is if you are going to do some type of competition, you can customize your own competition using sites like Poll Everywhere. So really good idea to have a game or a competition, especially for your kids. They would love that type of idea if you're doing a birthday party for a younger audience. Second option is a roundup. So a roundup is literally just doing a round robin across, around your guests and your attendees and allowing them to share a memory or share something. This could be a toast to the guest of honor. It could be their favorite memory or a birthday wish that they have for the guest of honor. It could also be a show and tell for a kid's birthday party where they share their favorite Disney princess or they share their favorite action figure or favorite toy at the moment. These are all cool ways to engage your guests, bring them in to your activity in your virtual party, even though you all aren't in the same room. Third idea is having a demonstration. Demos are perfect for adult and children's birthday parties. So if you're going to do an adult birthday party, examples of demos include a cooking class where everyone is following a recipe and cooking something together, or a cocktail making class where everyone is creating a drink, signature drink together, and then you can share kind of what different twists you took on your drink. For children, this could be cupcake decorating, or you can think about the next upcoming holiday and attach to that. For instance, if it's around Christmas, you can do gingerbread decorating. If it's during the fall, you can do pumpkin carving. These are all cool ways for you to anchor to some type of activity that everyone can do from the comfort of their homes, but they're all engaging with each other and doing it together. The fourth and final idea for an activity is what I like to call a let's play pretend outing. We all miss being able to be in front of each other and being able to enjoy each other's company, but there are ways that you can simulate that in a virtual environment. So maybe you say, let's play pretend we're all going to eat at X restaurant, and everyone orders from the restaurant. You can even send a text reminder about 30 minutes beforehand and say, everybody, don't forget to order your food so it arrives in time for the party. Everyone orders, you share what you ordered off the menu, you put on some music, and you just chat and talk and enjoy your food. And maybe some of you all got the same thing, and you can share that. You can also do a let's play pretend with wine tasting. Everyone grabs a bottle of wine, shares what they're drinking, their favorite wine. This would be a great option for an adult birthday party. But you can do the same thing for kids. You can do movie nights, and you can use sites like, Netflix Party and Cosme to simulate you all watching the same movie together and laughing and providing your commentary where needed. So lots of different ways that you can do an activity, whether it be a game or competition, a roundup, some form of a demo, or a let's play pretend outing. But these are all fun ways to add an extra touch to your virtual celebration. The final item on any virtual party is you should record it. My thought is one of the great things about having a virtual party is the ease of being able to capture it and revisit it later. So especially if you're doing those roundups or any party, I strongly encourage you to, get the okay from your guests, let them know, hey, I'm going to be recording this, but record the party. And you don't need to share it on social media, but just have it as a memory. So you can go back and say, hey, this was this birthday party, this was this special occasion, and you all can bask in it for years to come. So those are some tips for planning an A+ virtual birthday party. Now let's talk about some in-person or pseudo-in-person options. So if you are looking to celebrate in person, you also have some really cool ideas for things you can do there. The first idea is you can have the birthday party or the birthday celebration be around someone being king or queen for a day. This is perfect for a husband or a wife or one of your kids because they can wake up and you can spend the entire day doing things that are uniquely tailored to the things they like and their interests. This can be making sure that you cook their favorite foods for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or you order them, whatever it is. You can also do things like whatever their activities. Maybe they love playing a specific video game and the entire family plays with them. Just doing anything that makes them feel special. I know for a mom, this would probably look like a day of rest where you can go off and, go for a run or go exercising, and your husband cooks and cleans and takes care of the kids so you can watch your favorite shows and drink wine and just bask in your day. So whatever this looks like, king or queen for a day is the perfect option for any age and making them feel special without a lot of social pomp and circumstance needed. The second option for an in-person celebration is to do lawn signs. So these are simple and easy, but they're really fun. A fun way to announce and surprise your guests of honor with, hey, we're celebrating you, whether it's for a birthday or graduation or any other celebratory occasion. It's also a good way to get the neighbors in on the fun and people who drive in on the fun and let them know that you're celebrating something special. A third idea for an in-person gathering is a celebratory parade. Now, if you're planning a celebratory parade, there are a few things you want to keep in mind. One, you want to set a narrow time window for guests and parade participants to arrive and a meeting point for them so they can meet up there and then all head over to the house at a specific point in time. Two, you want to give them some COVID-safe kind of party favor for being a part of the parade. This could be a goodie bag. For older audiences, it could have fun stuff in it there. For younger audiences, maybe even masks that align with your theme, whether it's like superhero or princess, maybe cupcakes that are individualized packaged so you can give those out to the attendees. But it's always nice to give them a little party favor for being involved. Third, you want to make it a surprise for the guests of honor. It adds to the excitement if whoever is the birthday girl or boy are not expecting. They're not expecting to come out and see this parade going on. Just adds to the excitement. A few other things you want to keep in mind. You do want to be sensitive to the safety of those people who are participating in the parade. So I encourage you, your kids, and who else is involved, anybody who's greeting the folks who are in the parade, to wear your masks so you can be sensitive to the safety of those people who are driving by, and encourage them to honk, encourage them to make signs, whatever. It adds to the excitement and the celebration and the atmosphere of the party. Final thing that you can do as an in-person celebration is you can rent out a movie theater. Yes, my friends, thanks to COVID, one of the silver linings is you can rent out an entire movie theater for as low as $99, which is insane, but awesome. So it gives you an opportunity. You can get a small enough group together, go watch a movie. This could be a kid's movie, it could be an adult movie, socially distance in the theater, have on your masks, but you can also then chat a little bit after the movie with each other in a location that allows for effective social distancing. So to recap, some in-person birthday or other celebration ideas that are socially distance safe and quarantine friendly include king or queen for a day, lawn signs, a celebratory parade, or a movie theater rental. So let me know, now that I've shared some ideas for planning the right birthday party, some ideas for your virtual party and your in-person celebration, drop me a comment below. Let me know how you are celebrating your major milestones during our new normal. I want to hear, and engage me on social media. I also want to hear what additional topics you would like to see the Strategic Mom cover. I appreciate you for watching my video. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and click that notifications bell. I look forward to seeing you around in the YouTube sphere on my next video. Thanks again, guys. Peace, love, and intentionality. And more importantly, partake.